I am Professor R.J. Kavde, Department of Chemistry, KBP Mahavidyalaya, Pandharpur. Today we are going to discuss the topic that is nuclear chemistry. Here in this nuclear chemistry, the syllabus allotted under this topic is, first of all, we'll have to study introductory part of the nuclear chemistry, then classification of nuclear reactions, then types of the nuclear reactions. In all, we are going to study the 6 types of nuclear reactions, then use of uranium, thorium and plutonium for atomic energy in nuclear reactor and atom bomb, and then we'll have to study the nuclear reactor, how that nuclear reactor works, and what is the construction of the nuclear reactor, and some applications of nuclear chemistry regarding the chemical investigation, then structural determination and determination of volume of blood in the patient, and age determination. Okay. So this is the syllabus for nuclear chemistry topic. Okay. Now we'll study first what is nuclear chemistry. Nuclear chemistry is the branch of science that deals with study of nuclear transformation or study of nuclear reactions. So under the nuclear chemistry, we are going to study the nuclear reactions. Similar to that of chemical reactions, there are also nuclear reactions. Okay, so what is nuclear reactions? Nuclear reactions means one atom of element gets breakdown or splits into different atoms of the other element along with emission of some energy radiations. So here nuclear reactions means what? That is, the atom gets breakdown into two different atoms. That means there is simply the nuclear transformation is there, that is nucleus transformation is there. Okay, so this is about that nuclear reactions, that is atomic transmutation. Okay, now in order to study the nuclear chemistry, we must know the structure of the atom, and I think you are all well aware about that structure of the atoms. That is, atom is divided into two different parts. That is, central part is dense core, and around that there is a lighter part that we call it as the exterior part. Now here atom is divided into two different parts, the central part and exterior part. Central part contains protons and neutrons, and dense core is called as the nucleus. That nucleus is positively charged, that contains proton and neutron. Protons are positively charged, neutrons are chargeless, and around that nucleus electrons are revolving around the nucleus, and that electrons are negatively charged. And See here, this is another picture that will makes clear, that is structure of the atom. See here, in the central core there is a proton and neutron. Suppose white colors are supposed to be proton, then red colors are supposed to be a neutron. Protons are positively charged and neutrons are chargeless. So this is the central part, and that part is called as the nucleus. And thus the nucleus is positively charged, and around that electrons are revolving. Okay, now see here how the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So this is the picture. Suppose the blue colored circle that is here, that is supposed as a nucleus, and red color is supposed as a electron. Then how that electrons are moving around the nucleus. See here, this is in this way that electrons are revolving around the nucleus in any direction, not in a fixed direction. That is, any direction that electron can be moved. Okay, now see here, we are saying that nuclear reactions means the splitting of the nucleus. Now how that nucleus is gets splits into two different atoms. It is not so simple process. Highly energy particles are required to penetrate to the intact core of that nucleus. So see here how that nucleus is gets penetrated by that lighter particle. Suppose a lighter particle are bombarded on the nucleus, then this particle it gets absorbed by that nucleus, and uncertain stage is there, and then this nucleus is gets splits into two different atoms. So thus one atom of element is gets break down into two different atoms of that another element. Okay, so here this is the representation of the nuclear reactions. So we know that nuclear reactions means one atom is bombarded with the other lighter particles. You will get the product nuclei along with small particles, ejectile particles. Okay, see here, this is the representation of the nuclear reaction, that is X plus A gives Y plus B. So here we are writing something is on the first position, then second position, third position and fourth position. It has definite meaning. The first position, whatever we are writing there, element, that are supposed to be a target nucleus. At the second position, we are writing that position stands for the bombarding particles, that we call it as a projectile. Then third position will represent the product nucleus, and fourth position will be represent the particle ejectile or ejectile. Okay, now see here, X stands for one nucleus of atom. So this is the X is the one element. So this element is having the atomic number Z1 and mass number A1. So Z stands for that atomic number, A stands for that mass number. So X stands for that target nucleus. Then it is bombarded with the bombarding particle A with the atomic number Z2 and mass number A2. Then you will get the product nuclei Y with atomic number Z3 and mass number A3 plus ejectile particles B with the mass number A4 and atomic number Z4. Okay, so in this way that nuclear reactions are represented. Okay, now see one example of the nuclear reaction. Nuclear reactions means what? That is, atomic nucleus is gets breakdown by the hitting or bombarding of the smaller particles. You will get the another element or atom, another element with ejectiles. Okay, now see here one example, that is atomic nucleus of that nitrogen with the atomic number 7 with mass number 14. It is bombarded with the projectile helium, twice helium 4. You will get the product nucleus, that is oxygen with the atomic number 8 and mass number 17, along with ejectile, that is proton 1H1. This is the example of that nuclear reactions. Okay, another example is, that is aluminium with atomic number 13, mass number 27. It is bombarded by that alpha particle, that is twice helium 4. You will get the phosphorus, atomic number 15 and mass number 30, along with neutron 0 and 1. Okay, this is the symbolic representation of nuclear reaction. Here that 3 lithium 6 lithium particle, it is bombarded with deuteron 1H2. You will get the 2 alpha particles, that is twice helium 4. Okay, so in this way that nuclear reactions or nuclear reactions are explained. So nuclear reactions is nothing but it is the nuclear transmutation, that is conversion of one element into the another element. Okay, see here that you call it as a artificial transmutation. Artificial transmutation means what? That is, target nucleus can be bombarded with the projectile, then that bombarding particle reach to the nucleus and cause the change in the nuclear structure of the target elements. So various machines are used to energize that particles, bombarding particles, and that you call it as artificial transmutation. So machines that are used for that is particle accelerators, that is cyclotron, synchrotron, betatron, HELAC, etc. Okay, now during this nuclear reaction energy is released. Most times energy is released. So Q, that energy is represented by the notation, that is Q. So when the Q value is positive, then that reaction is called as exothermal reaction, and when the Q value is negative, then that is called as the endothermal reactions. Okay, thank you.